been pleased with the way things have been going so far. I mean, I think that there's a lot of talent on this team this year. I guess that's the good news, the really good news. I mean, I think the bad news is a lot of it's sort of unproven cross-country talent. A lot of the guys, we have 7 or 8 guys back that are IC4A qualifiers in track, but only really 2 or 3 proven cross-country runners. Nate Edelman, I think, is going to be our top guy on paper. I mean, he was second in the HEPS last year in the 10K. He's run 14:04. He's really one of the best sophomores in the country. So he looks great. And then we've got a lot of other guys that are right behind him. I think that we've got a great freshman class, probably the best freshman class we've ever had for sure at Cornell. You don't really want to be counting on freshmen, but I think a couple of them will get up there. I think Max Kasak and Pete Loy are guys that, Pete was top 20 at HEPS last year. Max was a guy, if he hadn't gotten injured, he would have been in the top 20. Those are our 3 most proven cross-country runners. I think Joel Frost-Tift, I mean, he scored in the 10K last year. He should definitely be up there. And then, you got captains like, Charlie Hatch and Dale Taylor, guys who've done it in track and just not quite gotten the job done yet in cross-country. So, you throw those guys in, put the freshmen in there. We got a nice transfer, Matt De Silva, who, really should be able to help us. So, a lot of reasons for optimism. The goal is always to win HEPS, but, it's interesting. I mean, the last 2 years, after 5 years of building, I guess, the last 2 years we finally sort of been in the hunt for the HEPS title and been in the top 3 and on the podium at HEPS. And, obviously the goal is to win. If we win in cross country, then we got a great chance for the Triple Crown, cross indoor and outdoor, and we're getting really close to achieving that goal. But this year I haven't really focused on. It's weird. I haven't even looked at the rest of the league too much, or really set a team goal because we're so young and really just so unproven, I guess, in cross country. I mean, I think if Adrian Dannemiller, who also is one of the top sophomores in the country, NCAA qualifier in the steeplechase, if he was back, I think the goal would definitely be, oh, let's try to win. But he's going abroad this year. He's got a great internship in Zurich, Switzerland, which I guess is just part of the Cornell experience of being in the Ivy League. So, once we found out that he wasn't going to be here, I really just tried to focus on sort of the guys training taking that next step, training at a higher level, and worrying about themselves. And I think if things fall, in the right way, we could be up there, hopefully, battling where we want to be. But it's just, with the team this unproven, I think it sort of doesn't really help us to think about that right now.